will turn a deaf ear to you. But I'd like for you to look into that. I know that it's probably going to be on Melanian on YouTube and on Facebook. Look into that, please, and see about that family. They're not well, and they need money. They need, but more than that, they need education and empowerment. And we don't want somebody just decided to put a cloud over the city for whatever their issues were. Through racism is one part of it, and other forms of bondage. But that was very sad to me. Another thing I wanted to just bring to your attention was I met with Congresswoman Marshall Fudge's office about the dump site, and they're willing to open another investigation on your behalf. They said that the person who initiated the first one was taking money, and they were taking money, and therefore things fell to the ground because they were getting paid on one side and complaining on the other. So she said that if you can get, and I sat down with Linda Matthews, the Congresswoman's head person, and she said if you want it reopened, they're willing to do it. Just come with facts. I would suggest that if you have any medical records of people who are damaged as a result of it, police reports, anything that you have, they're willing to work with you on it. And
15 seconds.
You're good. That's basically all I came for, was to let you know I'm still fighting for you, and I would love to have you come down to county council meeting and speak up for your city. I just left there today. The next one is the last Tuesday of the month. Yeah, at 5 o'clock. Okay. God bless you all. I opened with Mayor Norton this morning. I'm closing with him tonight. See what he's doing at RTA.
No further remarks from the public. The mayor.
Thank you. I wasn't going to say much, but a couple of comments about the Neighbor Next Door program. Some people say that we're tearing things down and not building anything. I just appreciate your comment about the Hayden and Doan area. I think it looks great. I've been out there several times. I toured the new community service center facility. We're going to have a splash park out there for kids. I mean, imagine it. We go from having nothing to having a great facility with an outdoor splash park, just like any other suburb. So I appreciate just somebody saying, hey, this is good. Yeah, the construction fences over there are temporary. The construction is temporary, so it's a nice looking area now. We can fix the street, and the organization, the institution, is redoing all the sidewalks around that new construction. So once the construction is complete and open, all the sidewalks are going to be replaced too. And there are a couple things. We've got the Villa store opening up, and you know, pizza places wouldn't deliver to our neighborhoods. Now we have two. We have Papa John's and Pizza Hut moving back into the city. Those things, yeah, those things are good. So, you know, let's get to some normalcy. And sometimes we're so busy complaining and pointing fingers in these meetings that we fail to acknowledge that we got new stuff being built. So that place is $10 million in construction. The Villa, another $1 million, $2 million. So things are happening here. So I just appreciate it. The reason why I really wanted to say something, though, was the Neighbor Next Door ordinance. Some people say that we're just Some people say that we're just tearing down things and then giving away the property as if it's as if the property's worthless. Some people say that. So
come on, let's have some. Come on.
All right.
We just talking about working together.
Go on. You know, it's just amazing that
Come on, we're working together.
Yeah, but you know, it's amazing that he's making a big deal out of me talking to him when he's talking to Will all the time. Come on.
As council, we're just going to get the change we want to see.
All right,
How about
come
that?
on.
Go ahead, Mayor.
Are you finished?
No.
Please feel free. I'll continue.
No, we don't have order in here.
Thank you, Mr. President. And you do a great job of running these meetings. It's when the council members obey the chair, and I appreciate that. But again, some people say that we're just giving land away. The Neighbor Next Door ordinance, Neighbor Next Door program, is a special program initiated by Councilwoman Mildred Brewer when she was alive. And she saw that there were lots next door to people that people took care of for a long time. They had no ownership. And for people taking care of them, and people would have taken care of more of them if they had owned them. So what she did was she asked council to pass the Neighbor Next Door program, which allowed a neighbor to buy the adjacent parcel if it was vacant and owned by the city for $100 from the city's land bank, period. That is a city council ordinance. It's just not a decision that seems like it's giving land away free or undervalued. It's a city council ordinance, a city program initiated by Mildred Brewer, and it exists today. And it helps people essentially double the size of their lot and take care of a vacant lot for $100. Now, it can be made available to someone who's close. If the next door neighbor doesn't want it, that doesn't mean that it just sits fallow. If there's a close parcel to you, then you might be eligible for it as well. So just give us a call in the mayor's office. We'll talk to you about any parcels that you might be interested in and how close they are to you, because you might very well qualify for something that's not right next door.
But I have one across the street from you, and
I know.
Oh, you know, you're
Just
about
call, so
Okay.
we can get specific about it, okay?
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Law Director?
I just wanted to clarify something. I think Mrs. Tolfree got some misinformation. Pat Fisher defeated John O'Donnell. I just didn't want you to go away with that
he did.
misunderstanding.
Thank you, because that's what the brother said. He
No,
said
that was in error.
Thank you, thank you.
So
I
John
appreciate
O'Donnell
that.
lost. He
She
didn't
said
win.
Fisher.
Yes,
She said
O'Donnell
Fisher
lost.
won.
Law.
Court.
That's what she said.
The Supreme
The
Court.
Ohio Supreme
Yeah.
Court.
Thank you,
Yeah.
But
thank you.
O'Donnell is at the trial court level until January 2019
But
based
he
on
did not make U.S. Supreme Court.
the Ohio Supreme Court.
Ohio Supreme Court.
Right.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Councilman Martin,
Yeah.
you have the floor now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I rise to speak. The Villa, that's a project that we feel good about. Came in the city. Salvation Armies, we feel good about. Papa John's, and I didn't know about Pizza Hut. I seen
what he
Papa
was
John's.
asking.
So it kind of, I think it kind of buys into what we've been saying, what I've been saying for a long time about our land and location and about economic development and people moving in the city. And then from Lakeview going east to Superior, they've been tearing down stuff left and right. We've reduced our deficit to $2.3 million and declining. So if the merger doesn't go where certain part of people wanted to go, it's a possibility we'll survive. Okay. We need to be frugal, like I felt we should have been some years ago. I won't get personal. And we would, the deficit be less than that. But I think we have to do more of an economic development plan to get more businesses moving in the city. The mayor has said that the people in University Circle Incorporated are landlocked. We got the land, we got the location. We have an area where you can get on the rapid 2 places and go anywhere in the world. Take you downtown. So we have the pluses. We have GE that's still here. We have McGregor Foundation is still here.